Hello, welcome to part 15 of our guide into getting to Eve. So this part's about transporting your ores to a main trading hub and then selling your ores. So you might have been mining for a while. We just mined 4 hours on this account, and the last account we mined 20 hours. We had 100 million of ores. But if you mine, you won't even notice how quick they're coming in. So after a while of mining, you probably have tons of ores in your inventory. You're like, we got 20 million, but then if you compress them, then they're worth more. So we actually had 23 million because we didn't compress those. But if we stack everything, we got to figure out what is the best way to sell these ores. So pretty much we'd want to transfer them to a trading hub to get the best price. If we bring some to our inventory. So the good thing about compressing it too is that it's worth 100 times lighter. So normally you could carry out 1.5 million, right? But we could carry 150 million worth if we want. So since we're just transporting, we're going to take everything off of the Venture. We don't need to bring the miners. We don't need to bring anything except for the medium shield extender maybe. So we'll just leave everything behind just in case our ship does get blown up. We just lose the ship and the ores and that's it. Oh yes, if you wanted to search ship equipment and try to find a damage control, maybe you'd find one in the system. We didn't find one in the system, so that's perfectly fine. So we just transfer a little bit of ores. You don't want to take all of the ores. If you take all 20 million of them and you lose your ship, you lose everything. So for the first trip, we're just going to take 4 million worth of ores and then just check to see how the route is. So if we go to personal assets, we should have the trading tower. We could set our destination to the trading tower. Then we could undock from the station. So there actually wasn't any ships along the way. It seemed pretty safe, right? So once we get here, we deposit everything, go to personal assets, and then set destination back to pick up some more ores. So you can judge to see how many ships you see on the way to the station to see if you think it's safe or not. We didn't see it. We didn't see a single ship on the way, so we thought it was pretty safe. We don't want to take everything though, right? We take maybe 10 million, maybe we leave 8 million behind to pick up on a third trip. So we just set our destination back to the trading tower. And as we're jumping through, right, we could keep the personal assets window open. So the trading tower is right here. And then once we arrive, we could just right click here and then just dock at the trading tower this way. It's just for if some reason it doesn't show up in the right and doesn't let you dock, then you're going to be like, oh geez, how do we dock? Just keep this window open so you can always right click. You could right click and jump through the start gates and dock and everything. But there wasn't any ships on the way, so we got through with our 10 million worth of ore to the trading tower. And once we have that in, we could just throw everything into the station's item hangar. Perfect. So now we got most of our ores over transferred here. So now we just have to go pick up the last of the ores. So it's good to take them in multiple trips, right? If you have 20 million, maybe just take them in 3 trips or something, 3 or 4 trips. So this is pretty much the last trip. We're going to take everything we have left. We have 8 million left. It seemed really safe at the moment, so we just might as well take everything. We don't want to take more trips than this. So now, if we have successfully gotten everything to the trading tower, then we might want to sell everything. So let's stack everything, sort it by the price estimated reversed, and then it'll show you the most expensive items first, right? Yeah, sort by estimated price reversed, and then the most expensive is at the top. So if we open the marketplace, right, if we right click on the ores and say view market details, we could view what the prices of the ores and then decide if you want to sell them instantly or if you want to sell them a little bit later. So we could sell them instantly for 5,000, or we could sell them for around 6,446 maybe. So we might actually want to try to sell them over time. All we have to do is right click and find the sell item button and then say what price you want to sell it at. So it costs the same if you want to post it for 3 days or if you post it for 3 months. There's no price difference. So pretty much if you want to sell it over time, just post it like that. And the blue order would be your order, so you can see how much you're selling at. We're the cheapest at the moment. People might undercut us though, so we can view the market price details of this, see what that is selling for, and then maybe try to undercut that by one, and then post that for 3 months. So you could do it this way. You could wait for people to try and buy it. Although if people undercut you and the price goes down, you might be waiting a few days for it to sell. If you didn't mind too much and you're free to play and you want to get directly into the cruiser right away, maybe you'd want to sell instantly. Maybe you'd lose $4 million or something, but you'd be able to get your 20 million right away. And then you just keep going mining and keep transporting your ores here and then just selling them, and then your money would build up. Mining is pretty much the best thing to do at this point in the game. Mining is the best way to make money at this point in the game until you get to the battle cruiser. Yeah, so we post all of our things here. And if we wanted to see the market orders, we could click on market orders at the top, and it'll show you everything that you have for sale at the moment and how many is left for sale. And then down at the bottom, it'll show you orders remaining, and it'll show you how much are your sell orders total. So if we were to sell everything there, we'd have 15 million. We have 11 million right now because we sold some things instantly.